I'm Melanne Verveer, the U.S. Ambassador at Large for Global Women's Issues. Gender equality is critically important. For the United States government, for example, it is a core principle for our diplomacy as well as development. Today there is a mountain of data that correlates, shows that the correlation between investments in women have a very positive outcome for poverty alleviation, for the general prosperity of nations. No country can get ahead if it leaves half of its people behind. There are also studies that show that in countries where that gender gap between men and women on a list of measurements that have to do with how that country has progressed, health, education, economic participation, political participation, that where that gender gap has narrowed, those countries are far more prosperous, much more economically competitive. So it is an absolutely strong principle that I think most of us recognize today, but we don't always act on it, and I think that's one of the challenges. It is in our mutual interest to work much more collaboratively, because when we do, we will, I think, achieve the kinds of goals each of us is trying to achieve, but doesn't have all the resources to do it ourselves and doesn't have all the answers. But when we work together, we're going to have a much stronger outcome. The United States is playing a key role in a number of development initiatives that are part of the Obama administration's commitment on global health, on Feed the Future, growing agriculture productivity, on climate change. Ways in which we can come together on those initiatives as well as on other issues and initiatives. And to the extent that we do that, we will be far more successful, all of us, at goals we mutually want to achieve, particularly the Millennium Development Goals.